Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, they've got Luka Doncic, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brunson in at the two. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Jokic, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Barton with a steal. From deep three-point range, Finney-Smith pulls it in. Doncic outside. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels in rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Here's Murray. That one rolls around and rims out.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
From deep, here's Doncic. He's off on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Bullock. Now Doncic gets an open look and hits it.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Brunson passes to Powell. And here's Doncic. The three. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 5 points.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Brunson. Doncic on the wing. Back to Brunson. Barton with a steal. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. The Nuggets trail. Murray from outside. And another miss by Denver.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Doncic. Money on the 19-footer. 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Porter. Outside Murray. Takes the three. And Porter hits from deep.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Bullock from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Murray up top, lets the three fly. Oh, Denver gets it back. Jokic passes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Doncic outside. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Powell. From 18 feet away, Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. Now Porter defending. Down low. Barton with a steal. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Porter. Brunson against Barton. Murray for three. On target from range. Murray's got 6.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Brunson with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's Doncic missing. At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top, leading by 3. Quarter number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Doncic. 3-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
And yep, it's good. He's got 9.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Doncic's shot is good. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense club.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Outside Brunson, and he drives in. Powell finds Doncic. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 14.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And there's a pick to the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And it's Murray off the drive. Gordon outside. And he can't get that one. Good D by Finney-Smith. Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Murray passes to Jokic. In transition, here they come. Pass to Brunson. Doncic on the wing. 1:24 left in the first half. And the bucket is good. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Bullock. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Outside Murray. And Gordon with the big finish.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
29 seconds left in the first half. Barton against Brunson. Doncic up top. From deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jokic. He gets it in there.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Unloads. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got Boban Marjanovic, Green out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. Back to Marjanovic. And stolen by Jokic. Inside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Porter outside. It doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Hardaway, the pass to Dinwiddie. And here is Green. Pass to Bertans. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Marjanovic got his first bucket in this one.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Najee. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. Now Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Morris. On the wing, Forbes. For 3. He drops it from range. Forbes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Hardaway. Takes it inside. Back to Dinwiddie. Wide open look. No good on the shot.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
It's stolen by Green. There's the 3. Najee, good. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Morris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Bullock. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Doncic with it. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Over to the wing. Here's Forbes. Clock at 6. Here's Morris. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finney Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Doncic. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Denver has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Green for 3. He drops it from range. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And here's Doncic. Pulls it. Again, Doncic missing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Denver has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Now here's Doncic. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Doncic has got 27.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Outside for Porter. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. Finney Smith pulls it in. Finney Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bullock. Outside Finney Smith. Doncic against Jokic. Shot clock at 6. The fader. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Doncic has a really nice feel for the court and the game. Able to control the tempo because of it.
Murray against Doncic. From deep, Jokic. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Doncic outside. From deep. Jokic grabs the board. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Brunson finds Doncic. Back to Brunson. Doncic with it. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray passes to Porter. Doncic against Murray. Jacks up a 3. Here's Jokic. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Now Doncic. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Ball.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Powell, a screen on Murray. Here's Doncic.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Back to Gordon. Six on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Back to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Jokic outside. Again, Jokic missing. The Mavericks leading. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Dallas again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Gordon can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the 4th. Doncic outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 13 in the second half.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Mavericks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Doncic. 17 seconds left in the 4th. From deep 3-point range, Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Porter to the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and they got the pass to him right on time.
And so the Mavericks take the win. Welcome. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Call ball.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Drills it from outside.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Conley against Doncic. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. A second chance effort. The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out to Doncic. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Conley. And there's the pass to Mitchell. From deep. They grab their own miss. Gobert. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Stolen by O'Neal. One-on-one fast break. On the wing, Mitchell. Six to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Here's Doncic. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout call. All right, fans.
Jazz leading by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He knows they'll get the advantage if they can neutralize Rudy Gobert on the offensive end. Gobert's height and presence inside makes it really difficult for help defenders to leave him on drives. They'll try to stay at home with the rotations a bit more because of that. But that's a pick-your-poison situation. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Brunson. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Brunson against Mitchell. Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Powell, no one around him. Dallas again missing. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Utah gets it back. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Moves back up. Powell gets a hand on it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks. Rises up and sends it back.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic looking it over. To end the cold streak, he lays it in. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 5.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Out to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Locked up there for Powell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And there's the drop.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done it.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Time for T-shirt. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Endorse that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise, they see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
Mitchell against Brunson. And here is Mitchell. He has 7.
I tell you, you've got to love the energy and effort by Powell right now, contesting shooters.
And a great first quarter for him, but he seems to be slowing down here. In the second.
Mavericks trail by 9. Brunson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fades and shoots and misses it off the right side of the rim. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
To the middle, stolen by Conley. Now Mitchell. He's got 10. Passes it to Gobert. 4 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. But and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
it really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, you think about Rudy Gobert, a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. This guy owns the paint, and he is a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And Luka's here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Second free throw, no good. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second down for the Jazz.
2 minutes.
Doncic against Conley. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipe.
Kicks it to O'Neal. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Bullock. Inside, Gobert. Powell pulls it in.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Timeout charge to Dallas. All right, rookies come out in court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 1:12 left now here in the second. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 16 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Doncic.
All right.
He's got 9.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
He takes it in, and Doncic throws it down.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Conley with the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. O'Neal from long range. It's good from long range. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't...
30.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Eric Paschal out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's House in at the 2 spot. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here's Pertinis. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Marjanovic with a screen for Dinwiddie. Trying to find Marjanovic. Gets it over to him.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Left side, Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paschal. Bertans grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 10. Doris, one thing you and I love about Davis Bertans is accurate three-point shooting.
Well, let's be real. In the modern NBA, there may be no more value to skill than range shooting. Now, when you couple that with Davis' size, look out, folks.
Nice work.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
At the line for Dallas, Josh.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play
Everything
is
in real
under
time.
review.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dinwiddie attacking, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. Jazz leading by 10. Left side, Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Another miss by Utah. For Dallas, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Bertans, a screen on Gay. Gets it down to single digits. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And they'll get another chance. Gay with no one around gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Dinwiddie outside. Marjanovic, a screen on Clarkson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Your Mavericks dance team.
different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Berchanis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie.
2 minutes.
Clarkson surveying the floor. With the drive, he dishes it to Whiteside. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Pascal. That one misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Marjanovic passes to Pop. Over in the corner, Doncic. And so they foul intentionally. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
1:30 left here in the third quarter. And here is Doncic. He's got 16. Kept alive. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets that one through the hole to make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Doncic. Driving in, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Mavericks.
Conley against Doncic. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside.
Well, this is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both shots good from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic against Conley. It's good, and the Jazz leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Doncic.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front, up by 9. And we'll get going after this from the...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Brunson in at the 2.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Mitchell against Brunson. On the wing, Doncic.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Bullock. The shot comes out. Now the Jazz take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Way wish I
That's
could
his
say
second
why.
personal foul.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Conley surveying the D. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Shot clock at 5. Conley with the 3. Three-pointer. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trailed by 13. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Conley with it. Dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. From downtown. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And the pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Utah leading by 11. Here is Conley. The feed to Bogdanovic. Powell with the steal. Doncic with it. Now defended by Gobert. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Utah.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Now Conley. Pocket 6. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Marjanovic. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Al. So Dallas will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in a small forward position. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Tries it from 19. The Suns clear it.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
For three, Booker. Powell pulls it in. Outside Brunson. Now Finney-Smith. Outside Brunson. Down low. Here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Picked up by Powell. Bridges. Nice move. Outside for Booker. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Bridges finds Paul. Booker against Brunson. And Ayton with the stuff.
The coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Brunson, here we go. Here's Doncic. It's tipped. And now the Suns, fast break. Pass to Bridges. Outside for Booker. Fires the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From downtown. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Doncic outside. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Booker for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Inside. Powell. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Doncic. The open J off the mark.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Now here's Doncic. Powell, a screen on Paul. And there's the lob, and Powell with the stuff.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Johnson finds Bridges. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Outside Paul, driving in. Pass to Johnson, to the middle. Powell with a steal. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Bridges. And Doncic puts up a deep three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
The Mavericks trailing.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Doncic up top, covered by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. Ball's going up the court. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ayton passes to Bridges. With the drive. Back to Ayton. 6 to shoot. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. He knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Mavericks timeout call.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
All right, man. That was the Mavericks dance team.
Doncic with it. 9 points in the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Booker puts up a deep three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 5 points.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Pass to Doncic. Now Powell. Doncic outside. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the inside, Finney-Smith.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Now Paul, he's got 5. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
1:07 left to play in the first half. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. That one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Stolen by Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Offline with a 3.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots.
Yes, sir!
Oh! That's what you tune in for right there.
Wow.
Yeah, Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Paul against Doncic. Tries to break his ice. And Doncic with the jam.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Johnson. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we finished off one half of play. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Payne. Here's Craig. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bertans with a screen on Payne. Back to Bertans. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Rebounded by Bertans. The Mavericks shooting around 35% for the game.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Here's Payne. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Craig passes to McGee. No good with a layup. And with Crowder's free agency, the team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Crowder, that's good.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Hardaway. Launches a 3. Hauled in by McGee.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Payne, pass to Crowder. The shot. And that one's long. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Crowder. Pulls up. And that's good for 2. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Here's Dinwiddie. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Knocks down the long J.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Payne, pass to McGee. Outside Craig. Crowder outside. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Green. Here's Bertans. And the shot goes in.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
1:44 left in the third. Releases. No good off the glass.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Pass to Marjanovic. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Payne against Dinwiddie. It's Shamet on the wing. Phoenix no good that time either. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Green for 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns leading. The 3 from Craig. Dinwiddie with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the third. And he's going for the lob. And there's Bertans on the assist from Hardaway. Bertans has got 4 points in the quarter.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And Dallas with possession. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. On the wing, Green. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires from the line. The shot won't fall. Crowder, the pass to Payne. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Outside Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Defensive foul. DeAndre Ayton.
Paul with it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Ayton from deep three-point range. Bridges passes to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dallas got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. And Doncic with the jam.
A terrific full-court effort from Doncic. The moment he got the ball, he just takes off.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against Paul. Outside Finney-Smith. The 3. Nails it from 3. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Bridges passes to Booker. Bridges, a screen on Brunson. The 3, Booker. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Now Doncic. To tie it up. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off the shot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Doncic, good. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Pass to Ayton. Johnson, 3-pointer, fires in the triple, and the Suns lead by 2.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Outside Finney-Smith, Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Johnson passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Brunson. Here's a 3 from Paul. And connect from downtown.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Doncic missing. So it's Phoenix now. At one point, they led by 16.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Powell, a screen on Paul. And here's Doncic outside. Buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous 3-pointer.
Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Phoenix calls timeout. The score is tied at 46. 1 second left in the 4th quarter.
All right, rookies coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Here's Booker. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Paul finds Booker. The shot off that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. To the right side. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Booker with the jam.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. Left side, Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Up top, Booker. There's the drive. Got it.
Devin Booker.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
What this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Paul with a steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Well, great instincts of Paul there, solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with a steal.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
And here's Doncic outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul into the lane. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Oh, he buried the 3!
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Fires for 3. No good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along. DA, take it away. But I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And here's Bullock from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Murray. Here we go. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Feeds it to Powell. Over to the wing. Finney-Smith passes to Bullock. Lobbed up there for Powell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Barton wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barton's got the opening field goal of the game for Denver.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. It's deflected.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Nuggets ball.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Jokic passes to Murray. Outside Gordon. Barton outside. Murray finds Porter. 4 on the clock. Shoots. Doncic with the block.
Dallas ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. And Denver the other way now. Right side, Porter. Barton outside. Pass to Murray. Doncic with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Passes to Gordon. Outside Porter. The pass to Murray. Takes a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. The dish to Bullock. Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Another 3 for Dallas.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Porter. Down low. It's tipped. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Doncic outside. 20 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Barton outside. Pass to Gordon. for three. Murray. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
And here's Brunson. Passes it to Bullock. Now Doncic. From deep. Another three for Dallas.
Doncic. 3 points.
16 seconds left in the first. Barton against Brunson. Barton passes to Murray. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball.
Up in time. It's not going to go for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Reggie Bullock, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Jokic with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simple and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to, and I think it might happen before his career is done.
It's Porter atop the key. Back to Murray. Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Really rock-solid decision-making for Murray. Assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Here's the pass to Doncic. Powell with it. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bullock in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Brunson, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Murray outside. Takes it inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Murray against Doncic. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. The 11-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Murray looking around. Doncic with the block. Brunson with a clean look. They get it again.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
He rifled that one in from distance. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
A great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
The 3 for Doncic. Knocks down the 3 ball. Doncic has got 16. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Second shot opportunity. He gets that one. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Jokic finds Gordon. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Murray with it. 8 points for him. The kick out to Barton. Doncic with the steal. On the wing, Doncic jacks up a 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Jokic inside, guarded by Powell. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
You've got Monte Morris. Green is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Najee passes to Morris. Here's Najee. Bertans defending. The shot off that time. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Bertans. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out left to the wing. From the arc. Good on the triple.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Morris looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And again, Denver no good. Dallas leading by 11. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path is fatherly.
And, Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaway.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. And they recover it. Hardaway with a wide open look. Cousins pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Takes the turnaround Jay. Bertans can't get it to go. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Cousins, no good. Here's Dallas. It's been 10 unanswered points. Dallas again missing. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 1:03 left to play in the third. Here's Green. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Now, Dinwiddie. He's got 8. Marjanovic kicks to Hardaway. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Morris. Back to Cousins. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. And the basket is good.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually adds a step to his quickness.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in a power forward. The Nuggets trail by 11. Outside Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic. It's Barton on the wing. In the corner, Murray with it. And there's the pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The 3 for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Barton passes to Gordon. And here's Jokic outside. Barton kicks to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Bullock with the rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Jokic. outside Gordon. Picked off in midair. Now here's Brunson. And the 3 off target.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Jokic. Fires from deep. Another miss by Jokic.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 25 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Martin passes to Jokic, and Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the wing right side. Back to Porter. To the paint. The end of the drought. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
2 minutes.
Brunson the pass to Pop. He kicks to Doncic. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Good work there as it goes.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
1:22 left in the fourth. Doncic way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Clock at 6. And a deep 3 from Doncic. He let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Back to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
And here's Brunson. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was...
underneath the starting five for...
And the Jazz start out with the ball. So here's Dallas's starting group. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Kleber in at the 4. Bogdanovich from long range. And he buries his first look.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Going inside, and it's Brunson with the rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that. Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Doncic against Conley. From deep. Drains the triple.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. From downtown. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the three-pointer goes.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Five on the clock. There's a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. Tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah leading. Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Bogdanovich. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Brunson misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Now here's Brunson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Doncic outside. Off target with the 3. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-5 run. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Let's see who's the loudest.
The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Here's Doncic using his post moves to get the 2 points. Doncic has got 5.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The 3 is up. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Dallas calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
All right, Morpheus coming onto the court. Come on, get back in your chance.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Utah's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has 1 more that he might add before his career is done.
Now here's Conley. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Clock at 6. He shoots it. The offensive rebound.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Dallas calls time here. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Jazz on D. Brunson up top, checked by Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say, I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Finney Smith pulls it in. And now the Mavs on the run. On the wing, Finney Smith. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Powell's gotten his second bucket.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Conley up top, guarded by Doncic. And that one's good from Conley.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And here's Doncic outside, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Mitchell.
Oh, wow! He went way up. I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 8.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 12.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Doncic against Conley. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And no good. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it.
Mavericks ball.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. And Doncic with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Conley. He's got 10. Fires from deep. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
29 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. Gobert with it. Now Mitchell. Brunson defending. Clock is at 3. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Boban Marjanovic. Davis Bertans is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
First team foul.
The drive by Bullock.
There to blow up the play. Hassan makes the right read, defends it well.
And Marjanovic gets it to go.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Clarkson finds Gay. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low, rolling off the screen.
Dinwiddie outside. On the take. And he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gay. Here's Pascal. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Gay outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Gay outside. Right wing. Here's House. Defended by Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Bertans. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway finds Bertans. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. And that one's good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
All right. Look who's coming out of the court. Come on. Get back.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
All right, fans. That was the Jazz Dancers dance team.
Utah has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Clarkson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Pass to House. Here's Pascal. He's checked by Kleba. Clarkson for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Clarkson against Doncic. Fires the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. A line change here for Utah. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Doncic with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Hits the trifecta.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Conley against Doncic. For 3, O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. O'Neal's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
29 seconds left in the third. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And so it's Utah.
Your chance, Jensen. It's the
fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Utah has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. The Mavericks shooting it at 52%. Inside. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double. Whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Doncic pulls down the board. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
Conley against Doncic.
Mavericks foul. Luka Doncic. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Brunson. The 3 from Mitchell. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic with it. There's the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Doncic. Here he goes. And so he draws the... Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even...
The previous play is under
no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From deep. Again, Doncic missing. For For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Mitchell with the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Powell, a screen on Conley to the paint. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And here's Doncic outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Now Doncic from deep three-point range. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 24 points.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Jazz.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Brandon.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
It's hard to think of a part of a game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Brunson against Mitchell. Fires the 3. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
That free throw, no good.
Rudy Gobert may be one of the most valuable centers in the league. His defensive abilities have earned him contract numbers that'll make your head spin.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Doncic, no good. Until they foul intentionally.
White foul. That's his 3rd personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
And Doncic launches from deep. Misses the shot. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Oh, say does that
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. They set the screen, and here's Doncic from the arc. It's tipped. And Booker puts up a deep three. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Finney Smith. No good from outside. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker with no one around drills the three-pointer.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Doncic. For the three, sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another three for Phoenix.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns' front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
All right, fans, that was your Suns Dancers Dancing.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doncic against Paul. Bridges outside. Off target with his three. Dallas is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brunson the pass to Finney Smith. Dallas moving it around. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line. I'm in my range.
Johnson outside. And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges kicks to Paul. Clock at 4. Feeds to Ayton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And a deep three from Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Mavericks ball.
Here's Brunson. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now the pass to Bullock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Booker finds Ayton. A drive by Booker. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Doncic against Paul. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And here's Brunson. After Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Launches it. And it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 9.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And here is Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Ayton. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Powell.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic passes to Brunson. Paul against Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
Booker with a deep three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's all tied in Phoenix. And the second quarter will get underway just after.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Here's Booker. He's got 5. The feed now to Paul. Back to Booker. Paul with the screen for Booker. To the inside. Doncic with the steal. Locked up there for Powell. And stolen by Ayton. Here's the break for 3. Booker is rebounded by Doncic.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup.
Shot clock at 5. That one doesn't go. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Tries it from 19. Dallas again missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Back to Brunson. On the wing, Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 15 points.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Ball against Doncic. Down low. Here's Ayton. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Now Doncic, 15 points in the game. And Brunson has it in the corner. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Johnson. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Booker looking around. Ball kicks to Johnson. The three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The three for Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Doncic outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Doncic against Paul.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Well, Luka Doncic has proven unequivocally to be the best player in the 2018 class. You've got to give Dallas credit for its absolute belief that that was the case.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The three for Doncic. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 19 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Johnson finds Paul. Johnson outside. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. From past the arc. No good there. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David. And whoops.
The Mavericks, 19.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the court for the Mavericks. Green is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your son.
And McGee kicks to Payne. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Payne can't hit. Mavericks trail by 4. Dinwiddie attacking, and he comes up with the deuce. Dinwiddie's got the first bucket of the third here for the Mavs.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Dallas moving it around. Hardaway finds Marjanovic. Over in the corner, Bertans. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Bertans for the tie. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bertans got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Well, we talk about playing to your size. At 6'10", Davis Bertans got to make that look easy.
Payne with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Misses the 3. Hardaway passes to Green. Back to Hardaway. For the lead. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Shamet kicks to Craig. Back to Shamet. And Bane now top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. And Phoenix turns it over again. They're scoreless since the first half. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Hardaway. Shoots over Shamet. Hardaway, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting well. They're at 45%.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons. Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Pass to Bertans. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Craig finds Crowder.
And now only one away from being in the middle.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Trying to get something going. And the wide open shot from Crowder buries it from three-point range. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half, and now 1 for 5.
Hardaway sends a screen for Dinwiddie. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's McGee. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it's Shamet missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
There's the drive, and stolen by Payne. That shot off, and it's Dallas the other way. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Bertans, a screen on Craig. Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. For 3. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Bertans, the pass to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Hits it from three-point range.
Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Crowder. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Crowder's got 6 points.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Dinwiddie wide open. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Torrey Craig. JaVale McGee is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Craig in the corner. Shamet with it. The pass to Payne from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Payne's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Suns. Steps back. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Going inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a deep three from Doncic. And he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got 22 points.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Payne looking around. To the middle. Powell with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Brunson. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Powell kicks to Bullock. Pass to Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With 3, Booker sinks the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 5.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Bullock passes to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul against Doncic. Ball outside, inside, and there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Paul against Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 31.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Here's Booker looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Doncic against Paul. To tie it up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 3. Here's Johnson, and a lot of contact on that one. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer. The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
Players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Thank you, David.
Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
.35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Doncic passes to Powell. Thompson with it. Shot clock at 6. The three for Doncic.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, this is coming out of the pit. Calling you out to your son, Dancer.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here is Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulations. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Here's Doncic, all fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now Paul. Offline with his 3. Doncic feeling it out. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2, and it's good. 2 points.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Johnson finds Booker, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Booker against Brunson. Booker the pass to Paul. The 3 from Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
So the wing on the left. Now here's Doncic. To the middle and taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Ayton, the pass to Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game.
Jalen Brunson. That's his 3rd personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The line for Phoenix.
And he ends up making the 2nd, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Doncic against Paul. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. Johnson right side. And again, it's the Suns missing. Booker against Doncic. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. This is it to Paul. Ayton a screen on Doncic. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
Previous play is
Technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
after the review. The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
Hey guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews show that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Phoenix, timeout. All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for Yorktown Dancers.
And here's Booker from the arc. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W.